Come on a journey with me, if you will, down one of the most special moments you may ever see in football. The moment is the first time that Matt Mengel's daughter has gotten to see him play in person. You see, Matt is from California, so his family hasn't been able to see him play because all the teams he's been on have been on either the East Coast or Canada. And he's even able to get his daughter down to throw a snap to him for his pregame warm-up. Now, if that were me, I would have had to hit my daughter with the, honey, what the hell was that rotation? No long step actually looks like that. And can you put a little zip on it, please? Like you got a pair of cojones? But Dad, I don't have cojones. Oh my God, with the excuses. Luckily, Matt is a better parent than I am. But what is really special is just the quality of football being played in this first half. I mean, this was one of the most exciting first halves you'll ever watch at any level. Just nonstop running up the score on both sides. Heck, even Chris Blewett tried to get a little piece of the action here, even though it did result in him getting lit up like a cigarette. But fret not, Chris, because after they bring the score to 10-7, the Maulers would get their big kick return back, returning it 87 yards for the touchdown as the second kicker of the day gets posterized by a returner. And returners were just catching dub after dub today when on the very next kick, it gets taken again past the 40. But things would slow down again for the rest of the second quarter until it started popping off like an open flame in a firework factory as a score came in with a little over 2 minutes left, which reminded the people that their main objective was in fact to score here. So the Stars would get the ball back and answer the call, but the excitement with kickoffs isn't over because not only were the returners freak athletes, but they were also low-key geniuses. Look at this quick thinking kickoff return move here by the Maulers returner, giving them great field position so they can squeak out a last-minute field goal for 44 whopping points being scored in the first half. Wow, Dad, that was exciting. Yeah, no, it's not usually like that. So what do you do again? Cheerlead. Your dad's a cheerleader. So in a puntless first half, I'm sure Matt was like, well, this was a big waste of a game to bring her to, but no. All sense of positive offense would grind to a halt in the second half just so Matt could show his daughter that he actually wasn't just a glorified cheerleader. But thanks to this game not knowing how to have a normal kick return, a big lane opens up on the sideline for what looks like the fourth or fifth 40-plus yard return of the night, only for the ball to shoot free, and by golly, we get a 2-for-1 special as he returns the fumble on this kickoff, meaning there's 2 returns for 1 going on this play. But like I said, they wouldn't score on this drive, meaning a short while later, Matt was finally on the field, and here's how you do it. 47 yards, pin him to the sideline, let's just get rid of all this fancy return nonsense and play some sound football, which I'm sure his coaches were more than happy to see. And his next punt would come up a short time later as he gets a close call with a star defender, which is good that his daughter didn't have to watch his right tibia go from a singular to a plural. But after his foot got a close shave and we were forced to watch that punt in what might as well have been 8-bit camera quality, Matt's like, okay, let me show you a little something called a moonshot. And by golly, 50 yards in the air, 5.3 seconds of hang, while drawing the running into the kicker penalty, which gets declined like a total jad. And finally, in his last act, his team is in a pinch. He absolutely needs something perfect, and he angles it towards the corner and gets the bounce of the century as it touches out of bounds at the 2-yard line while bouncing back inbound to taunt the other team. A hell of a game for Matt Mengel in front of his family.